She's an ABC 13 Community Close-Up. Crossroads with Melanie Lawson.
And of course, Martin Luther King Day, I should say, coming up very soon. The Children's Museum of Houston has their annual MLK Day celebration coming up on the holiday, January the 18th on Monday. And since MLK Day has been declared a National Day of Service by President Obama, the Children's Museum of Houston, or CM Houston, plans to reward families for serving. Well, joining us right now, Henry Yao, who is Promotions Director for the Children's Museum of Houston. First of all, it's great to have you here. And as I told you, you look like one of the kids yourself.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
We're thrilled to have you here. Tell me a little bit about what you plan to do on MLK Day. I know that's a big day at the museum.
Yes, this is our 12th annual Martin Luther King Day celebration. What we do, we normally have a peace rally, and we have guest speakers, and we have the Gaudier Oratory competition winner. He or she does her speech there that day. But also this year, we're trying to make it a little bit different. We're trying to align with what President Obama said, his call for National Day of Service. So what we're planning to do is we're planning to invite all families who are volunteering that day to take a break from their volunteering services and swing by the museum for free lemonade and cookies.
That's a great idea. So you really want to sort of impress upon kids at a very young age that Martin Luther King was not just a name in a history book, but that he did some things that they should know about.
Absolutely. And what we do, not only do we do a peace rally and all these activities, but we try to teach them a little bit about what his legacy is, what he's left for us, and not just for the African-American community, but for everybody. I mean, Martin Luther King just fought for equality, and that's what he's left for us. And also with the peace rally, we also want to teach kids about the freedom of speech. You know, it's something that they can put to practice, what Martin Luther King put to practice back then, and that, you know, it's still a right for all of us.
Yeah, and that one person can make a big difference, because that's certainly what his life represents to so many of us. Absolutely. Now, what can people expect when they come over? There will be games and all kinds of activities, as there usually are, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a busy day. It's one of our biggest days for us, and you know, they come in and they'll see a whole bunch of different activities going on at the same time. They can also experience all of our new exhibits. You know, we recently expanded the museum, so we have a whole new wing. They can actually participate. They can come in for the event, or then just experience the exhibits as well. So,
and if you decide to spend that day volunteering, as many people will, and you want to come by for lemonade and cookies, what do you have to do to prove that you weren't just out driving around, you actually were doing some service?
I mean, you don't have to bring like a certificate of volunteering services. You know, we just want them to just bring in your little name tag or something where they actually serve, and just let us know, hey, we volunteer. We want to come here for the free cookies and lemonade, and just come on in.
And why do you all think that's so important to teach kids about serving their country or serving their community?
Well, it's very, very important, only because everybody needs someone, and volunteering is not only gives you part of your social experience, but it's also a civic responsibility. As part of the community, we really want to teach kids and let them know that it's good to serve people, and the community gives to you, and you're also supposed to give back.
Well, we're always learning such great lessons over at the Children's Museum. Not only the fun stuff, but also the very, very important stuff. So happy MLK Day to you, a little bit early, and we appreciate you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Well, that is our show for today, and we hope you enjoyed it. We want to close